What are your favorite sports teams? Big fan of the show. My father passed away. You and Sean have really helped me through it. Thank y'all. R.I.P.T.
Sorry to hear about your father.
Big Daddy Cool and your family. Yes.
Thank you for the love for tea. My favorite teams. Baseball is the Tigers. Second would be the Yankees. Football is the Lions. I don't really have a second. Maybe Raiders when they were in Oakland, because I used to like. But I would say probably this. I would say probably number 2 for football would be Steelers. Basketball's the Lakers. I don't have a second. I guess
don't have a second, huh?
I mean the Pistons, but I always pull for the Pistons, unless they're playing the Lakers. But then when Detroit actually played the Lakers and beat them for the championship, I was pulling for the Pistons. So I take that back. And then when we got hockey, Red Wings. No seconds.
Okay, you're a very localized fan with much of that, which I understand.
I grew up. Yeah, I guess I grew up.
But over here, when you're in the shadow of New York, it's a smorgasbord of things. I was never. I am a Devils fan, so that's the one local team. But I'm a Cowboys fan. There's my 5 rings. I have my Devils signed puck here. I'm not a big memorabilia guy, but along the way, stuff kind of falls my way, and I get that. So that's baseball. Baseball, it's like watching flies fuck. I can't. So hockey's Devils. Football is Dallas. And when I watched basketball somewhat religiously, 80s, 90s, I was a Celtics fan. I was a big Larry Bird fan. You know what? Speaking of memorabilia, I just got to show you this one fucking thing here. So Steve, do you have? I saw recently Gretzky's rookie card went up for auction. And so here is, I have the Gretzky rookie card, right? And it's if you look, you won't be able to read it, but it's the Canadian version of Topps, which is called OPC. So those are like the big things to look for, of course, the Gretzky rookie and the OPC version of the card. This came my way, let's just say. And so I see there was one, this is a current auction here. I see a card, a rookie of this, which goes for like $2.6 million. I see online. It wasn't an eBay. It was like at Sotheby's or something like that. And so I'm going, holy fuck, I think this is the card I have. Steve, see if you can see what it went for, like at Sotheby's, like 2 years ago, I would say it was. So I scramble in and I look and I have it. It's still in the plastic. It's the Canadian, the more rare OPC version of the card. And but I never had it graded. I had nothing. So finally, I talked to some people who what's the PSA, which are the grading people. So I have to get this thing graded. So I could be sitting on a goddamn goal 1.29. Okay, I just showed you that fucking thing right there, right? 1.29. I don't know why. I guess the grading of it was so high that it could go for that much. This is probably worth $8 with the, I don't know.
I saw one for $60 on that thing.
Yeah, it's I have to look into this. I could hang this whole goddamn podcast thing up. I might have to write another book again.
How to run a podcast and not get paid.
I could write that book, actually.
Yeah.
We could do a course. Well, listen, this is a fine time.
Podcast for idiots.
To sign off for the final